I'm going to fast forward to talk about something we literally just filed yesterday. And that's a case that's like I said, we're representing nonprofits. That's a case called the National Urban League, National Fair Housing Alliance, and the AIDS Foundation of Chicago versus Trump. And so just yesterday, as I said, we, along with Lambda Legal, filed a federal lawsuit on behalf of nonprofit advocacy organizations. And I saw in the poll that some of you are from advocacy organizations. So this was on behalf of advocacy organizations challenging 3 of the anti-equity executive orders from President Trump that related to diversity, equity, inclusion, accessibility, and transgender people. And so we claim that those orders will severely, severely limit the organization's ability to provide critical social and health services, such as HIV treatment, fair housing, equal employment opportunities, affordable credit, civil rights protections, and many other services. And so this would harm countless of people across the US, including people of color, women, LGBTQ plus people, people with disabilities, people living with HIV. So the lawsuit that we file on behalf of these organizations claims that the administration is actually violating the organization's free speech and violating due process. And it's actually engaging in intentional discrimination by using and enforcing the anti-equity orders. And so the 3 executive orders we're challenging terminate equity-related grants and forbid federally funded entities from engaging in diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility programs, and forbids them from recognizing the existence of transgender people. And so together, the orders reverse decades and decades of civil rights progress and actually pose an existential threat to the organizations that advocate for the civil rights of transgender people and provide them shelter, services, and support. And so like I said, that was related to 3 executive orders. And on the topic of litigation, I gotta say, since the inauguration, as folks I'm sure have read in the news, there are a lot of other organizations filing litigation. Example is the litigations that's been filed seeking protection for federal workers, right, who've been placed on administrative leave or fired. There's been litigation as it relates to that litigation challenging DOJ and DOJ's actions. So, at the end of the day, there are going to be some new law school books written, I think, because there's going to be new decisions that are going to come out of this 4-year period of time that we're in right now.